this time it's going to go live. See that?
Yeah.
It worked.
I know.
That's exciting.
I'm excited.
This
We've
is
spent days trying to get this to work.
well, it's just all the pieces, and now everybody's sitting here going, "What the hell are they talking about?"
You better tell them what we're doing.
Do you think I should?
Yeah.
So this is actually round 3 or 4 of getting this stupid thing to go live and getting it to work right.
Or 5 or 6.
And look at let me see your microphone thingy. No, not that thingy, the other thingy. The thingamabob. Does it speak or something?
It wants me to see.
Yeah, see, it's wiggling. So she's wiggling, I'm wiggling, we're both wiggling, which means it's working, which means you can hear me this time.
So now tell them what we're doing.
So we did the video a little while ago, and if you watched it live, I apologize, because we deleted it, because I realized that my microphone didn't work, and her microphone, and guess why it didn't work? There's a little thingamabob that you stick in the end of the camera in order for this to connect to that so that you can hear what we're doing. So I buggered that up.
So far you've made no sense at all.
So you have to get all the bits working in order for everything to function. So let's try this again.
Burt got tired. He went to bed already.
Bertie, come up. Come here.
Come on, baby.
This is Burt. This is my mom, Jan. This is her first, well, her second live video, but really her first one that will be left on social media. This is Burt. This is my son's dog. He is been living with me his whole life, but my son is moved out now. He graduated from Embry-Riddle, received an incredible offer for a job in New Mexico, which he did take, and they are paying for him to go to Cornell starting in August, and he's getting his salary while he's there, so he's all taken care of. So he moved out. I went ahead and packed up all of his stuff. To be fair, he packed up his room, but then I had to pack up all the other stuff that my mom and I both gave him to move to his own house. And the movers came a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, and took all that stuff away. It arrived Friday for New Mexico.
He packed up the shoes he wanted to take.
Oh, she's going to tell on me
I am.
endlessly.
I am.
Yeah, these are the things that I should warn them now, right? So sarcasm is our love language. So when we banter with each other, it just tells each other that we love them. We love each other. So, and if we're not doing that, and she's going to make it seem like I didn't give her a cappuccino. She's just a coffee lush, and she already drank it. So, anyway, so my son moved out. You know, she's had in our condo building, she's had a condo on the 3rd floor. I've had a condo on the 4th floor. Ooh, that means somebody's watching us. I saw a pop-up. It's not like I can see it from here, but somebody clicked on there.
That's
So this technology is interesting. So anyway, my son's moved out. We decided, a few months ago in November, I started kind of realizing this was my last leg of having my son, being a single dad, living in my home. I've had him living with me for his whole life. And with that going on, you start going through all that emotional
trash.
Yeah, you start going through a lot of emotional stuff when your son or your kids move out. You've got that whole empty nest thing going on, which I've had for a few years because he's been at Embry-Riddle for 4 years and graduated with honors and did a wonderful job there. But now, a few weeks ago when he was moving to New Mexico and I actually helped him packing up his room, the degree of gravity that hit me was really different, right?
Yeah, I've been there, done that
multiple times, yeah. So I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and I tell everybody that when with Spencer, he always wanted a sibling, and I say, when you get it right the first time, you don't do it again, because God has a sense of humor and he'll jack with you on the second one. But in her situation, she had to keep trying over and over and over until she got the right one. That's me. So I'm the youngest of 5, and in my opinion, I'm the best. I love my siblings, but sorry, sibling rivalry is a real thing.
I hope they're not watching this.
They are. Oh, my brothers and no, they're probably not because they don't like social media. Gary might. Gary's the smart one because he watches social media and stuff. Anyway, so he moved out, and in November it kind of started hitting me what was going on. And at the same time, you know, when we moved in here, my mom wasn't using a cane, and now she is using a cane. Mm-hmm. And just to share, I forgot to say this on the first video, so it's a good thing we were doing it.
Yeah.
So what did you have on Thursday?
What did I have? Oh, I had a birthday.
What number?
I almost forgot. 86.
So at the DMV, we changed her driver's license. At the driver's license place, by the way, the one in Scottsdale, fantastic.
Yeah. As for Gretchen.
Yeah, shout out to Gretchen. She was awesome. Lovingly, we were bantering with each other, and she recognized my skill set as being a pain in the ass, which I thanked her for recognizing my skill set. But really, really fun. And I told her that she's now an OOF, OOF. And that's short for an official old fart. Now that she turned 86, she's an official old fart. So, again, sarcasm is a good thing. And she's also proud of her age.
Yeah, I am. I think I look pretty good for 86.
Damn right. It's like you have good skincare.
Yes, that's what it is.
That's right.
Well, we can tell them about that later.
Yeah, some other time. But anyway, we are... So in this last few months, you know, with watching her, you know, go into a stage of life that I really want to spend more time with her. You're not, though. That's the thing is... So, we can share whatever we want.
Yeah.
So... basically, I've been, you know, the last couple years, I've been hardcore working on my body. I've lost, as of this Thursday, I've now lost more weight as an adult than I ever have, so I'm smaller than I've been as an adult.
200 and what?
242 pounds I've lost. So
that's pretty amazing.
I actually found, I was going through stuff, getting rid of stuff.
I think he gave some of it to me.
No, we'll give over. Anyway, I found what I thought was a tablecloth, and it ended up being my oldest pair of pants, which I used to be a 66 waist. Oh, I can't see you when I sit back like this.
Oh, that's nice.
This is Spencer's treat, not mine. Anyway, I ended up going from a 66 waist to now a 28 and a half waist, and I'm feeling great.
That's less than mine.
Well, only temporarily. So Marcel, my trainer, just put an eating program together for her, and she's not been on it very long, but already she's eating better, she's feeling better, and she's actually hungry again, which oddly, when you were eating poorly, you weren't hungry at all, ever. So this morning she's like, oh, she was ravenous, so she sucked her food down, it was gone. And she does eat quickly, but that's what you do when you have 4 boys, right?
Yeah, it's the only way you survive.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we'll eat it. Anyway, so with all of these things happening, you know, I've also had a number of friends who lost their mums over the past few years, and I kind of watched each of them struggle with the fact that they didn't spend more time with their mum than they wanted to, and then they were left with some regret. So that's actually really been plaguing me a lot. So with the number of hours, and I wasn't real thrilled with, you know, some of the stuff at my work. You know, great. I love my peers. They're a great group of people. I just was kind of done working for somebody else. Didn't want to do that anymore. And so in May, I decided I retired. I've been thinking about this since November. I made the decision pretty qualified in March with a few events, which you'll learn about some other time. And then as I got closer to the beginning of May, it became very apparent I was done. Didn't want to continue what I was doing. An acute opportunity presented itself the 3rd week of May. So the 30th of May was my last day at the dealership in RV World. So gladly have retired from that. But I love my customers. I love what I was doing in the RV life. My son and I, Spencer, we have traveled all of North America and a lot of Europe doing trips, and you know, many of you have followed us on those journeys, and in that
They left me with the dog.
That's true. And you were a little bit envious along watching that, weren't you?
Yes.
It's okay to say you were envious. It wasn't a bad envious.
It was good, wasn't it, Burt?
Yeah.
But you're coming with us this time, huh?
Yeah. So she's alluding to what's going on. So we decided that with Spencer moving out, we were consolidating homes, and then I could hear my pastor asking me, what would you do if you could do anything? And the thing I love doing is I love being a keynote speaker. I love writing, and I've almost finished writing my book. And so I'm taking the next year to finish that.
I have a horsewhip to make him finish that dang book.
And she's not afraid to use it, trust me. So I'm going to be finishing my book. I didn't finish it because I knew there was a chapter missing, and I didn't quite know what that chapter was. And in the middle of March, which I'll share with you a different time, that last chapter came to fruition. And with that, I ended up knowing what I've got to do, but I've also got to kind of address other parts of the book. So it's going to take some time to readdress it all, package it up, finish that last chapter, and then get it finished and start speaking on it. Anyway, with that, watching my mom go from no cane to a cane and her birthday coming and Spencer going, I didn't want to miss this opportunity to spend with my mom. So we talked about it, and we decided that we are closing both of our homes down, and we're taking my coach. I've got a 40-foot coach, and over the last couple of years, I've done a huge amount of work with it. And this, by the way, is coffee. It's not wine. I just realized what this might look like. So
it does. It looks like wine. Mine looks...
It looks like an aperitif,
yeah,
but it's not.
Mine's definitely empty.
So we talked about it, and we decided that we're going to take my coach, and we're going to go on the road for a year and a half. We're going to live like gypsies.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, we both have kind of wanderlust, don't we?
Yeah.
Love traveling.
Yeah.
I've had a fascination with gypsies since the encounter in Peterborough, England, with the gypsies, and I got in big trouble. Nicola and I got in big trouble for taking Claire to the gypsies because kids disappear sometimes in Europe and I didn't know that. I just thought they were a lot of fun people. So we were gone for a lot of hours, weren't we, that day?
You were.
And we came back and we were all fine, and we're still here. You didn't get rid of us that easily. But we're going to live...
Tried.
Well, you may have, but Uncle Tony sure didn't. He was not thrilled with us when we got back because I had no idea the danger involved in that. So we're going to live as vagabonds. We're going to go across the country, and we're going to come to a city near you, and we want to check out the churches across the country and launch duplications of the ministry that I've got here in Scottsdale. I want to launch that across the country and get the church tied back together and get people to connect.
And we really, really would love to have suggestions of what we're doing wrong or what we're doing right. Right would be good.
Yes. The video thing, please be patient with me because we are, so they don't know what you're talking about yet. So
I know.
In that, we are going to be building a YouTube channel and a podcast so you can come along with us and watch where we go. Now, being a leader in the RV world, I'm also going to be sharing with you what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, how to get it done, how to troubleshoot your RV, things like that. I've been doing the RV life since 2015, so I am pretty well versed in that part. But I just picked up all of our cameras and stuff like that for doing the YouTube channel. Very new at that part of life.
Yeah.
I shared what we were doing with a small handful of you, and Anna and Christy are one of those, and I've got to kind of do a plug for them. They started a podcast called Girl Talk, and they're doing really well with it, and they were launching it as I decided to do ours, and I told her what we were doing. She's like, oh my gosh, we got to talk. Let me tell you what I'm doing. So I've been able to watch some of their podcasts being recorded, listening to the editor in the background, how it's working from a behind-the-scenes perspective, learning. I was able to go to a red carpet event in California that for podcasters and performers and things like that.
I hasten to tell you that I was left behind again.
Yes. I was on my way to a wedding shower, or not a wedding shower, what's the other thing called?
Engagement.
An engagement party.
Yeah.
For my nephew, Austin, and we ended up getting super excited for them, love them, and was able to talk with them at great length about what we're doing and how to do it. And as a business leader, you go in, you learn. This is a new industry for me, so I'm in the process of studying and learning and figuring out how all this stuff fits together, and talking to de facto experts and interviewing editors and producers and promoters and interviewing sponsors and figuring out how each of the platforms work from a presence perspective. So I've listed a few of the social media channels on this it's not a podcast, this is a live stream, but I've listed a few of them. Please go to them and follow them, like them, subscribe, especially to YouTube for me, for us. And as you see a video pop up, if you would download it, that helps a lot. In Spotify, we will be on there as well. Please participate, please follow. We're actually super excited as we get to the final stage of this launch process. We're starting to get excited. It's been a lot of work till now.
It's been tough.
It's been fun, exciting,
Yeah.
but exhausting.
Yeah.
Because moving my son out.
Well, trying to combine 2 full houses and fit them into an RV. Whoa.
Yeah, 2 homes don't fit into 1 RV. So we've had piles, stuff going to certain friends that we want them to have items that we own. We're giving it to them. We've had a huge pile of stuff that's going into the RV, which I took 1 load with Jason and Karen when we went camping, and I went, oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch more room than I thought I did, which was good.
At least 8 loads to Salvation Army.
Oh, carloads.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, there's more like 10 or 12 now. And then selling stuff that we don't want to store. We don't want to store everything under the sun. So.
And then hearing the clatter of things going down the chute into the garbage.
Garbage that you don't.
Breaking as they go down.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, so that's all done. Or not done, but we're in one place now. We are at the final stages of selling stuff. And then there's another person. See the little blue thing on the corner bottom? That means somebody else is watching.
I'm excited.
Hi, whoever's watching. I can't see it, and I don't have my computer. I'll see it in a minute. So if you have a comment. But we are excited. We should tell them what the heck the podcast is called.
I was hoping you would think about that.
And if you haven't noticed, I'm long-winded, and she's mean. Not really. No.
I can be.
So can I.
Mm-hmm.
I can be a butt.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's normal.
Yeah.
We used to that.
What, me being a butt?
Yeah.
Or you being mean?
No, you being a butt.
Okay. So the channel is called Mum and Me. And
M-U-M.
M-U-M and Me. And it's most of the taglines are podcast, but this particular season will be called Mum and Me with Burt, We're 3. Because Burt is coming along the road with us. We have him for this last season of life with him before he goes to live with Spencer full time in his new house after Ithaca. But it's exciting. It's a new venture. It's going to be exciting. I love traveling, like I said.
Me too.
And I got to tell you, when we travel, I've got a couple rules, and Spencer's used to it, but she's not. But she already knows about it. We don't eat at chain restaurants unless we have to. And we will go find the original township. We'll sit in a cafe, enjoy coffee, meet people around us. We've got friends literally across the country from my previous. We've been to all 50 states, all the provinces of Canada, literally the entire perimeter of the United States, all the way around. We've been all the way around the Great Lakes.
Haven't figured out how to drive to Hawaii yet, though.
Well, I'm asking them to build a tunnel. And my goal really is I want them desperately, because we're going to do this down South America at some point too.
Oh, you are?
No, you are. Yes, you are. We're going to have fun. But I also want them to build a bridge from Alaska to Russia so that we can go through Asia, and then we can work our way home to England and leave our RV there.
Oh, we get him some kisses.
Well, it's not a kiss,
Some
it's a heart.
hearts.
So, please comment on things that you have seen that you think we should be following and going to look at. Invite us to your church. We'd love to spend time with you. We've got lots of health stuff with my health journey that we're going to be doing along the road. I'm working this last year for a physique competition in 50 weeks from now, approximately. And 50, I think. I think this was week number 50 left. So we've got lots of stuff happening. We're bringing you along, and we want you to participate and tell us what to do, how to do it, and when not to do it, and when to do it. And we don't want to be in the snow. So if you're inviting us in the snow, the answer is no. Don't want to do snow in an RV. That's bad. And we also won't do 100-degree temperature in the RV either.
No.
So those are the two extremes we won't participate in. So that's what we're doing, and a lot of you have been asking, and now you know. I'm excited. She's excited. This is my mum, M-U-M. This is me, and that's Burt. And together we're 3. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything else I should be adding?
No.
No. Anyway, love you lots. We'll see you soon. And now I got to get up and turn the bloody thing off. And I didn't do so well the first time.